Forget everything you knew about traveling to Nigeria. As of May 2025, digital immigration has flipped the script. From e-visas and biometric screening to exit cards and expired passport rescue, this isn't the Nigeria you flew into 3 years ago. Miss a single form, and you might not even board your flight, or worse, be denied entry at the gate. Stick around, because in this video, we'll break down everything you need to enter and exit Nigeria without drama. Rule 1. No more visa on arrival. As of May 1, 2025, Nigeria has officially ended the visa on arrival policy. This change applies to over 170 countries worldwide. If you're planning to visit Nigeria, you must now obtain an e-visa before you travel. There are no exceptions for tourists, business travelers, or family visits. The only exemption is for citizens of ECOWAS member states. Everyone else must complete their e-visa application online through the official Nigeria Immigration Service portal. And here's the critical part: airlines will not allow you to board your flight without a valid e-visa. The system has changed. No visa at the airport. No manual forms. No exceptions. Apply at least 1 week in advance. The processing time is typically 24 to 48 hours, but delays happen. Don't risk missing your trip. No e-visa means no entry, and no boarding. Plan ahead and prepare properly. Rule 2. E-visa requirements and airline penalties. Now, let's talk about what happens at the airport if you're not prepared. As of 2025, airlines face serious fines for allowing passengers without an approved e-visa to board a flight to Nigeria. That means your airline will check your documents more carefully than ever before. You must print your e-visa confirmation or save a digital copy to your phone or tablet. You will not be allowed to fly if you don't have it, no exceptions. And once you land in Nigeria, be ready for biometric screening. The immigration system is now fully digital. Expect a quick but thorough scan of your fingerprints and facial recognition data. This confirms your identity matches your visa and landing information. So remember, no e-visa, no flight. The rules are strictly enforced, and airline staff are under pressure to comply. It's your responsibility to have everything ready, or risk being left behind at the gate. Rule 3. Digital landing and exit cards. In addition to the e-visa, there's another change you must know about. The landing card and the exit card are now 100% digital. As of May 2025, paper forms are gone. You must complete your landing card before entering Nigeria, and your exit card before departing. This applies to all travelers, including Nigerians traveling with a foreign passport. There's a strict time window. You must fill out these forms within 96 hours, or 4 days, before your flight. The system will not allow submissions earlier, and late submissions may prevent you from boarding or clearing immigration. These cards collect your travel details, arrival date, flight number, address in Nigeria, passport information, and other entry data. Without this digital form, your entry or exit process will be delayed, or denied entirely. So plan ahead. Set a reminder. And make sure this step is completed right on time. Rule 4. Family and group travel rules. Traveling with family or a group? Here's where most people make a big mistake. Every traveler, including children, must complete their own landing and exit card. There is no group or family form. Each person flying in or out of Nigeria must submit their individual travel details through the online portal. And that's not all. The forms are only valid for one use. That means, one form equals one trip. If you're returning to Nigeria again next month, you'll need to fill out another one. And here's a crucial tip: double check all information before submitting. Even a single typo in your passport number, full name, or date of birth will make the form invalid. That can cause long delays, or worse, you may be turned back at the airport. Be meticulous. Especially if you're filling out forms for elderly travelers or young children. Rule 5. Why digital cards matter. You might be wondering, why all the changes? Previously, Nigeria relied on handwritten forms filled out in flight or at the airport. The result? Delays, hard to read handwriting, and long queues at immigration. Now, with digital landing and exit cards, immigration officers see your data before you arrive, making the process faster, smarter, and more secure. Think of it as your digital check-in with Nigerian immigration. Rule 6. E-visa versus landing card. Don't confuse them. Let's clear up one of the most common, and costly, mistakes travelers are making in 2025. Your e-visa and your landing card are not the same thing. The e-visa is your official permission to enter Nigeria. It's approved and issued by immigration before your trip, and without it, airlines will not allow you to board. The landing card, on the other hand, is your travel declaration. It includes personal details, your arrival flight number, address in Nigeria, and reason for visiting. You need both to enter Nigeria. Having just one is not enough. Here's the bottom line: white check mark emoji, e-visa equals entry permit, white check mark emoji, landing card equals trip details. Forget one? You may be denied entry, even if your visa is valid. So double check that you have completed both, and carry your confirmations. This simple step can save you hours of stress, or worse, a cancelled trip. Rule 7. What happens if you forget? So what happens if you forget to submit your landing card or exit card? The consequences are serious. First, your airline may refuse to check you in. They're required to verify your digital documents before boarding. Even if you do get on the plane, Nigerian immigration will stop you at arrival or departure. That red line just before immigration at Nigerian airports? It's now fully digitized. If your name isn't in the system with a completed form, you'll be held back, possibly for hours, or sent back on the next flight. And yes, even Nigerians with foreign passports and ECOWAS citizens must comply. Here's a pro tip: always screenshot or print your landing and exit card confirmations. Don't rely on airport Wi-Fi or a dead phone battery. Keep a backup. It takes 10 seconds but can save your entire trip. When it comes to Nigeria's new system, digital preparation is non-negotiable. Rule 8. Expired Nigerian passport? Here's your fix. This one is for Nigerians living abroad, especially those who haven't renewed their passports yet. As of 2025, you can now enter Nigeria with an expired Nigerian passport, but only if you follow this special new process. Here's how it works. 1. Visit the official Nigeria immigration portal. 2. Scroll to the section titled Issues with Expired Passport. 3. Click Apply for Landing Card ID. 4. Submit your form at least 4 days before departure. 5. Print or download your confirmation. Confirmation is your temporary pass. It lets you board your flight and clears you at immigration. Once in Nigeria, plan to renew your passport locally. You can now schedule appointments online, making the process faster and easier than ever. So if your passport's expired, don't panic. This digital solution has your back. But remember, submit it on time and keep your printed proof. Rule 9. Leaving Nigeria? You need an exit card too, whether you're a tourist, expat, or Nigerian citizen flying out of the country. Don't make this mistake. You now need to complete a digital exit card before departure. Just like the landing card, the exit card must be submitted online via the Nigeria immigration portal. But this time, scroll to the section marked Issues with Travel Back or Exit Card. You must submit it no earlier than 96 hours before your scheduled flight. That's within 4 days. Not earlier, not later. If you don't, airlines may refuse to check you in, and even if they miss it, immigration will block you at departure. This applies to everyone, including those on work visas, tourist visas, or resident permits. The process is quick, but mandatory. Don't leave it until the last minute. Add it to your travel checklist and submit your form on time, just like your boarding pass. Rule 10. New overstay penalties, starting August 1, 2025 now for one of the most serious updates of all, and it could cost you thousands. As of August 1, 2025, Nigeria is enforcing strict new overstay penalties. Here's the breakdown. Overstay your visa by a single day? You'll be fined $15 per day. Stay more than 6 months? You face a 5-year ban from entering Nigeria. Overstay for 1 year or more? You may face a permanent ban. But there's still a grace period in effect, right now. If your visa has already expired and you're still in Nigeria, you have time to leave without facing penalties, but only before August 1st. This policy isn't just for show. Nigerian immigration systems are now fully digitized, and overstays are automatically recorded. So check your visa. Check your dates. And if you're out of status, plan your exit immediately. Don't gamble with your future entry rights. Rule 11. Health requirements still apply. Even with all the digital upgrades, health requirements at Nigerian airports still apply, and they're strictly enforced. If you're traveling from a yellow fever zone or any country flagged for epidemic outbreaks, you must carry 2 things. 1. A valid yellow fever vaccination card, recognized internationally. 2. A completed online health declaration form, submitted before your arrival. These requirements are non-negotiable and apply to everyone, regardless of your nationality or visa type. When you land in Nigeria, health officials may ask to see your documents before immigration. If you don't have them, you could be delayed, quarantined, or even denied entry depending on risk level. So here's your reminder: white check mark emoji, check the latest outbreak advisories before flying. White check mark emoji, fill out the health form. White check mark emoji, keep your yellow card in your travel wallet or passport holder. Nigeria takes public health seriously, and so should you. Rule 12, final checklist before flying to Nigeria. Alright, here's your final travel checklist. Before boarding your flight to Nigeria, double check that you've completed every one of these. White check mark emoji, apply for your e-visa at least 1 week before travel. White check mark emoji, fill out your landing card online, only within 96 hours of departure. White check mark emoji, print or save your e-visa and landing card confirmations. White check mark emoji, submit your exit card if you're flying out of Nigeria later. White check mark emoji, leave before August 1st if your visa has already expired. Avoid new penalties. White check mark emoji, carry a valid yellow fever card and fill out the health declaration form if applicable. Each one of these steps is now part of Nigeria's digital entry system. Miss one, and your entire trip could be delayed, denied, or derailed. Preparation is the difference between a smooth arrival and a travel nightmare. Save this list, double check your documents, and don't leave it until the night before your flight. Bonus: 3 secret tips most travelers miss. Now for the bonus. Here are 3 insider tips that most travelers forget, but they can save your entire trip. 1. Use a laptop, not your phone, to fill out immigration forms. Smartphones often autocorrect names and numbers, and mobile screens are harder to navigate. On a desktop or laptop, you can review everything more carefully and print right away. 2. Help your parents or tech-challenged travelers. If you're traveling with seniors or kids, fill the forms out for them. Just triple check the spelling of their names and passport numbers. One mistake and the form is invalid. 3. Create a dedicated Nigeria travel folder. Keep digital and printed copies of your e-visa, landing and exit card confirmations, yellow fever card, hotel and return ticket info. Store it all in one folder on your device, and carry a printed copy in your hand luggage. You'll thank yourself at the gate. This isn't the Nigeria of yesterday. With strict rules, digital systems, and real-time tracking, preparation is everything. Follow these steps and your trip can be safe, smooth, and unforgettable. And check the description below for some important links you will definitely need. Like, subscribe, and share this with anyone traveling to Nigeria in 2025. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe.